after our presentation, we can go ahead and do that. So again, I'm Julia with APL Go Healthy DNA Candy and with the Digital Blueprint Workshop. So tonight we're going to be going over some amazing information. I think you're going to absolutely love it. If you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook or if you're here on Zoom, put your questions into the chat and I will answer your questions as soon as we're complete. During the presentation, which will be speedy, I'm going to mute everyone. And then at the end, what I'm going to do is unmute everybody, but I am going to ask Linda. Linda, can you do a co-host? I'm going to make her a co-host. I'm going to make Brenda a co-host. And that way, if anybody comes in when I don't, I'm not going to play a sound. When anybody comes in when I'm working on this, I will, there we go, hopefully see them coming in. Okay, great. This is exciting. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Okay. And I don't see my window. So hold on just a second here. Again, a little bit of a struggle with this Canva situation here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and, as we're all friends here, try to figure out why I can't, why I can't see my slide presentation. I don't want to open it. Yeah, it wants to open in the app. All right, let's see if I can share my slides here. Sorry, guys. I thought I had it all under control, but it just seems to, these little app things just seem to have a mind of their own sometimes when they're not the traditional. Oh, Linda said she had issues today too. Yeah, this is a struggle, but we're going to go ahead and you guys will get to see my script, which is totally fine because you guys know I love to use a script. If you know me, I'm a fan of the script. So we'll go ahead and get started. My name is Julia, and I have been in social media and marketing, social media since 2009 and marketing since the late 80s, early 90s. I opened my own marketing firm in 2002. And so I come by all of this information very honestly, and sharing this with you guys is all very exciting. That's what we're going to do. So take a look at the slides for sure and read what they say. I'll read the rest of it to you so that you can hear it. But hi, everybody. I have a quick question for you. Are you feeling bogged down by the pressure of calling on close ones, people that you care about, family and friends, to sell products like you're stuck in a traditional MLM nightmare? And tell me, does it frustrate you to think about pouring resources into dead-end projects, wondering when you'll finally see real traction in your business? Well, I totally hear you, and that's exactly why we're here and exactly why you're going to want to stay locked in today. I'm going to unveil a clear, no-nonsense path to building your health and wellness business that respects your personal connections and your values. So let's empower you to find success on your own terms. And as I go through this, each slide does have an enormous amount of information on it. So if you're driving, we can go through this another time. If you can't read it, we'll go through it a different time. I'd be more than happy to share these slides with you, but you are definitely going to want to come back and check them out again at another time. I'm sure there's going to be information for you there. So go back here. So who is this for? If you're sitting there and thinking about what I'm about to read and thinking yes, then you're in the right place. This presentation, this training is for those people who are ready to dive into their business, their health and wellness business in the entrepreneurial world. You value a structured approach to business that respects your personal life and your relationships. You're seeking a clear roadmap that promises real results without resorting to old school MLM tactics. Well, if you're nodding yes, that's you, and that you're all about forging a new path in the health and wellness business that you have, and that you're done with outdated MLM scripts, then you're in the right place. This session is crafted for individuals who crave a structured path to entrepreneurship, one that aligns with their lifestyle and ethical values. You want to build something that gives you independence, supports a balanced life, and doesn't compromise your relationships. This is not, let's see here. Here we go. This is not for people who are comfortable with traditional MLM methods or aren't serious about making a big change. If you're not ready to put in the work to implement a new strategy, then this might not be for you. Those people who don't share the values of integrity and respect in your business practices, this is also not for you. So let's be clear. If you're rocking it in the traditional MLM world, making cold calls easily, and you're not looking to pivot to a more sustainable and respectful business model, then this training might not match your needs. It's also crucial that you're ready to commit and to roll up your sleeves and put these strategies into action. We're building businesses based on integrity and respect. So there's no shortcuts and there's no spammy tactics here either. Imagine this, connecting with enthusiastic clients who are eager to learn about your health and wellness products, all while never having to make a single cold call. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, it's not. Today, you're going to learn about how to build a client getting system that sidesteps the stress and struggle of old school MLM tactics. No client chasing, no buying leads, nothing like that. So stick with me until the end of our session, and you'll be not just equipped with knowledge, but also with a practical tool that's going to be a game changer. I'm talking about an exclusive checklist to identify the right VIP groups for you to join and use for your business. This checklist is a powerful asset that you can put to use right away to begin your success journey. And I'm just going to let you know that this is something that I specifically use in my own business and was very difficult for me to let go and share with others because it's such a powerful tool. So you might be wondering why you should trust me. And I get that there's a lot of noise out there in the world, especially online. But here's the thing. I've been exactly where you are. And I've navigated through the maze of entrepreneurship in the health and wellness industry, as well as other industries. My approach isn't just theory, I've put it into practice. It's a system that's been put to the test, yielding real results and bringing in new clients month after month. I'm here to give you the straight talk on strategies that truly work. And I am committed to the transparency of this, and that it's not fluff, it's just real actionable results. We do have lots of team members who use and implement the strategies that I'm going to share with you, who are consistently month over month bringing in new team members and new sales by following this system. So it's a common mistake that many associates make, that they lack a clear content strategy. And here's the harsh truth. The number one blunder that I see time and again is the absence of a clear content strategy. Associates are out there generating content, making things, making graphics that just don't align with what they're selling or their company or who they're selling to. They're not just spinning their wheels, they're wasting valuable time because they lack a system that makes creating and sharing content efficient and effective. So that means that you're struggling without a system to streamline your content creation process. The problem with this mistake is that when your content strategy isn't dialed in, your efforts can fall flat. You're making posts, but no one of them matters, or no one that matters is seeing them. It's like shouting into the void, and it's not just about being seen, it's about being seen by the right people in the right places. Otherwise, you're just joining random groups, hoping that something sticks. And that's a recipe for frustration and wasted time. And it truly is one of those mistakes that gets people so discouraged. What happens when you create this problem is that it's a snowball effect. So think about it. How long can you keep pushing if you're not seeing any results? A flawed content strategy can take a toll on your enthusiasm, your team, and your drive. Professionally, it means your business is treading water instead of swimming. Let's see here, instead of swimming forward. That's why it's essential to have not just a strategy, but a system that allows for consistency, sustainability, and growth. And we all know that the one thing that every business needs to succeed is what? Consistency. Consistency is the one thing that doesn't come in our kit, in our box, in our business, right? So the impact and the emotional trigger of what happens when you're doing this is that you're continuing down a pathway that can lead to burnout and a growing sense of failure. That is not good. And that is reflected in your team as well. So let's face it, no one is made of steel, and continuously investing your energy with nothing to show for it can be crushing. It's not just about losing money or time, it's about the risk of losing your entrepreneurial spirit or your team. In a world where health and wellness are rapidly advancing, you don't want to get left in the dust. You need to act now to pivot before it's too late. Despite all of these challenges, I want you to know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I've seen it. I have lived it. I have used it. What if I told you that the very obstacles that you faced in your business are the stepping stones to your success? That's right. With the right approach, you can transform your business, and it all begins today. You're closer than you think to making it a reality. Today is the day we start turning those challenges into big wins. So I'm excited to introduce you to the VIP growth system. It's not just a solution, it's a revolution in how you approach your health and wellness business. Imagine this, in just 5 hours or less, and really I think it's about 2 hours, you could be on your way to attracting a flood of new clients. We've refined a method that harnesses the power of done-for-you content and targeted groups, making your growth strategy efficient and, more importantly, effective. It's a time frame based strategy method for your success. So my journey was not easy. I'm just going to tell you that right up front. And I have some business partners on here who can tell you that we have done a lot of different things. I started where many of you are today, really frustrated with outdated MLM methods and really seeking a better way and hoping this time would be different or better. Well, I stumbled. I made a lot of mistakes, but then I had a really cool breakthrough, and it was a couple of summers ago, actually. I realized the untapped potential of a supportive community and the power of sharing compelling content. That's when the VIP growth system took shape. It's a proven, battle-tested strategy that I developed out of necessity, and it's transformed not just my business, but the lives of those who've adopted it. And I can point to at least 6 different people whose businesses are growing using this. So I had trial and error, and then I had a huge epiphany and really discovered the strength of community and collaboration. The process is pretty simple, and it's 3 steps. The VIP growth system breaks down into 3 digestible parts. First, you're going to master the art of using existing content that speaks to the heart of your audience and draws them in. Next, we'll delve into the crucial task of choosing the right groups to go into, spaces where your ideal clients are already gathering. So they're already there waiting for you. It's called the watering hole method. And finally, we'll explore how to make genuine connections and cultivate relationships that lead to real growth, not just a one and done hit or miss program. It's deep and really builds relationships. So it's a step-by-step process that absolutely anyone can follow. In step 1, it's all about using the powerful content that's already available to you at your fingertips. I mean, why reinvent the wheel when there's a wealth of engaging content that's pre-made and waiting for you? We'll show you just where to find this gold mine and why it's crafted to resonate with your audience. This isn't about churning out endless new posts either. It's about strategic selection and using that positions you as an authority while saving you precious time. So first, we're going to dive into understanding why it's best to be using existing content and the benefits of that. So we're going to make sure that all works for you. Whoop. Trying to mute somebody. There we go. Okay. Then we're going to talk about why we want to grasp where to find that content and how it's designed to save you time and eliminates guesswork, because that's the biggest issue that people have is they're guessing. This step ensures that you don't overthink the content creation process, which allows for rapid implementation. And you all know that speed breeds success. So step 2 is where we tackle the art of selecting the groups that are perfect matches for you and for your products and your business. You're going to say goodbye to random group joining and hello to intentional strategic connections. We're going to guide you through identifying which groups are worth your time and how to become a valued member of those groups. It's about creating a presence where your contributions are noticed and appreciated, leading to a stream of consistent, interested clients. And I can tell you that there are people on this call right now because of the system that we've been using here. So here we go on step 2. So the second step, which is choosing the right groups, is a critical aspect of targeting your exposure. And you're going to learn how to identify the right groups that align perfectly to your values and your product offerings and your company. We're going to explore strategies in these groups to create a solid network of potential clients that are going to come to you, by the way. You won't be chasing them. They'll be coming to you. That's that attraction marketing we hear so much about. So moving on to step number 3, it's time to get really interactive. Commenting in these groups isn't just about leaving a quick response, 1 or 2 words or 5 words and an emoji. It's a powerful way to start conversations and to build relationships. But it's not a shot in the dark. We're going to show you how to track your comments, ensuring that no opportunity slips through the cracks, which is so important because you don't want to lose these relationships and these people that you're working with, right? This step transforms casual interactions into meaningful connections that can blossom into new team members or customers. So we're going to discover how commenting can be an effective tool for engagement and relationship building, and then track all of that to make sure that we're able to maximize our connections, right? So we've covered a lot of information and a lot of ground today. So let's take a moment to recap. The VIP growth system is comprised of leveraging existing content, selecting the right groups, and making meaningful comments. And that's your blueprint for success. It's designed to be actionable, no fluff, just clear steps you can begin executing immediately. Remember, the key is to get started, though. Take that first step and you'll be on your path to a thriving health and wellness business. You'll be armed with this system that is set to refine your approach, and you'll see tangible results. And I know this is true. Implement these steps one by one starting today, and you can watch your business begin to transform immediately. Now, at the beginning of our talk, at the very, very beginning, I did mention to you that at the end, we were going to be getting a special checklist bonus for finding the right VIP groups. So if you're ready to take your business to the next level, let's make sure you get this valuable content. I want you to comment the word content right now in the chat, and I'm going to send you a step-by-step checklist guide to exactly how to choose the right groups for you and for your business. So I'm very, very excited about this. And I'm just going to say this is it again. We're going to stay till the end of this training because you're going to get an exclusive checklist for finding the right VIP groups, which is essential for your success. So I'm going to pause and stop sharing for just a moment.